Hey y'all, welcome to part 2 of my sew-in maintenance day. In the last video, I showed you how I take care of my hair and my scalp under a sew-in, and this time we are going to be going over how I style or curl my hair. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Tip or takeaway 1, I love to use a smaller curling iron just because I feel like the style lasts longer. I love for my curls to drop over time rather than just achieving that loose curl look immediately. That way I don't have to style my hair every day. So what I'm doing here is I'm sectioning off hair from the back of my head. Of course, we always want to start from the back of our head, and then I'm taking that section and dividing it into 2. Then I curl each section separately and combine them into one curl and pin curl it. I repeat this process all throughout my head until I'm at the crown of my head, and I use rollers at the front. The key to getting long-lasting, perfect curls is all in the wrist. It's all about wrist work. Your pointer finger also plays a very vital part in curling your hair. That is the tool you are using to feed your hair into the barrel. It is very important not to open the barrel too much or the hair will slide off of the barrel. When you're using your pointer finger, you want to use it as if you're pressing the space key on the keyboard. Light taps with light pulls away from the face. Another key takeaway is placing that barrel in the middle of your hair shaft. A lot of times people think to place the barrel at the end and just roll up, which is not going to give you a long lasting curl. You want to make sure you're feeding that hair through the barrel and through the clamp. Once I completed both curls, I end up combining both of them with either a paddle brush or a medium tooth comb. When you are combining the curls or combing through the curls, you never want to tug on the hair. It is a light pull when you are combing through your curls. I always choose to pin curl my hair because it allows that curl to set in its mode. When I am pin curling my hair, I roll the pin curl the same way that I've curled my hair. This way the curl is uniform and I don't have to worry about the curls dropping anytime soon or losing its shape. Just another close look on how I am inserting the hair into the barrel. Again, starting mid-shaft, using my opposite hand to wrap the hair around the barrel, using my pointer finger and little mouse clicks to feed the hair into the curling iron while gently pulling away as I'm clicking on the barrel. If you have mastered how to curl your hair with your dominant and non-dominant hand, you have absolutely won at life. But if you're like me and can only curl your hair with your dominant hand, here's a little takeaway. I am left-handed, so on the left side of my head, which is the dominant side, I point the barrel upward when curling my hair. On my right side, which is my non-dominant side, I make sure the barrel is pointing downward. This way, all curls are assured to be uniform and flowing the same way. Notice how my pin curls are giving a layered look. You want to set your pin curls the same way you want your hair to fall. In this style, I would like to go for a more feathered look, so I pin curled the top of my hair tighter than I would the bottom of my hair. I personally do not press out my leave out before styling my hair, especially curls. I feel like if you have natural hair by the time you're done styling your extensions, it has already frozen up. Unless you are heavy on heat and heavy on product like spritz or a good hold, I will recommend you styling your leave out after you style your hair. And for the last and few final steps, I take a Velcro roller to blend my natural hair into the extension. And I also place that same roller at the top of my head to hold volume. This is a good takeaway or tip if you want to hold a bang at the top of your hair or just have that feathered effect. Oh yeah, by the way, please don't mind my underarms. I was severely burned by a recent wax and I'm just giving it time to heal, okay? Just have to get that out. Okay, y'all, so here I am just adding the final touches on my hair. And one thing I did forget to mention throughout this video, my install is layered. If you have not checked out my previous video where I show you how I take care of my hair and detox my scalp under my sew-in, please go ahead and check out that video. And as always, friend, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down. And I'll be waiting to talk to y'all in my comments. Bye, y'all. See you next time.